Hey guys, welcome back to CrossFit Garage. What am I always saying? If you got 10 minutes a day, work on your project, use those 10 minutes. Today I got new door lock. I'm just kidding. I power washed this thing today. It turned out pretty good. I got all that. There's a lot of black, like mold or something. I don't know. There's something on it, some kind of weird growth stuff on it. So, I mean, you know, no, she's not perfect. Far from it, but I like her. I am going to put these on, and then we're going to get the tires off, or the rims off, rims and tires. I'm going to have those broken down because I got new tires coming in. I believe they'll be here on Monday. So, okay, do you guys want to explain to me why? I mean, these are supposed to be the Ford replacement ones for this. A, they're plastic. They shouldn't be plastic. B, they're not. Hey, Piston. Can y'all see Piston down there? Yeah, oh, he ran away. He's camera shy sometimes. But there's no threading on it. I don't know why I care so much about this. Anyway, I'm gonna get these wheels and tires off, get her up in the air. And look how much cleaner she is now, guys. She's getting there. Slowly, surely, she's getting there. All right, guys, where did we leave off on this? Can't remember. What did I do? What's the last thing I did? We'll figure it out. I'd like to do something to, it's the top of this is all sun faded. You know, you notice on the body line, you can see where the sun kind of didn't hit so much. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with it or not, to be honest with you, because this car, I've got plans for this car. This car's gonna stick around. Like it, love it, want some more of it, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna mess with the back brakes a little bit, but first I want to, let's climb under here. So you see how greasy and grimy the transmission pan is and everything? We're gonna get all that cleaned up. Really, it's pretty clean under here. I mean, as far as the oil pan and whatnot goes, I'm okay with that. But I want to get this grease and grime off. Got a special thing in my, what is all that hanging off there? Anyway, I got a special thing in my arsenal here. We're gonna try. My HVAC friends, you all know what I'm doing here. Oh my god, that stinks. So we're gonna let that hang out on there for a few minutes, then spray it off. Should take it right off. Coil cleaner, that's all it is. And now that we know we're messing with the back brake, so let's go ahead and, you know, use some of the jack of all sprays and try to get those thingamabobs loosened up, the bleeders. We do have quite a few things we're gonna get into on this video, because we still got to get this thing roadworthy, and by roadworthy I mean to pass inspection here in Kentucky. So everything needs to be working, and there's just some other stuff that I need. Mirrors, for one, would be nice going down the road. Pop the hood, and I noticed that we've got upper radiator hose leaking. It's leaking right there on the belt. We need to replace that belt anyway, but might as well go ahead and replace the upper and lower radiator hoses. I'll go get those in a little bit. Now, y'all know I don't drink. My friend JB brought me this cool military edition bottle of Pendleton whiskey. You know, empty, of course. I think we can set it somewhere here. I've got some copper strap, and then we'll run some copper down to it. I don't know if that's a, so we'll get a small piece of this hose, connect this copper, kind of run it, kind of do a little, maybe a little swirly down to it wherever I decide to mount it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna give you a quick update of what I've been dealing with today. So I went to, what did I go to do? I went to break the bleeders. Of course, broke the lines because I decided to back the lines off as well, but the bleeders wouldn't come off. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna replace the wheel cylinders. Broke the lines to the back, so I need to replace that. So that was fail number one. Fail number two, I don't know what is going on, but this thing, it doesn't. Okay. You're supposed to turn off. I'm having ignition problems, is what I'm saying. There's something wrong with this ignition switch. I don't know. I got to figure that out. The horn, I popped this off, there's actually no contact in here. So I'm gonna hook up a monetary switch somewhere in here. I don't know where, but just so I can pass inspection with it. Probably hide it down here. Today's been a complete fail, but I do have something I can do, and hopefully it doesn't completely fail out on me. So I bought this rear view mirror, and she's pretty fancy. She's got a little, it's got a little dial here, you know, for your night and your day. That's pretty cool. And it's got a little bit of a, like a, I don't know, fancy pattern here on the back. So I'm gonna see if I can't get that mounted up. And when I say see if I can't get it mounted up, that's probably how it's gonna go. Okay, so I got this little thing stuck up there. The glue doesn't have a dry time on it though, so I'm just gonna let it sit overnight because it's starting to rain and I can't be out here anyway. Why rush it? I mean, everything I'm doing is going wrong today anyway. I also got a side view mirror. Maybe we can beat the rain on that. Let me see. Looks like my new holes are gonna line up with my old holes. How does that work? Hey. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to be able to see out of this thing, but it's there, so I'm legal, so whatever. Well, now it looks like it might clear up. I don't know, you know. Either way, it's like 5 o'clock on Saturday. So I'm probably going to, you know, I'm sure I'm in the dark right now, but I'm probably going to call it a night. Fix myself some food. I got some food to fix, and tomorrow we'll get back on it. Got something coming tomorrow, which hopefully that won't be a complete fail. And I got something coming on Monday, which hopefully that won't be a complete fail. Guys, it is not ideal to be out here today. It's chilly. Kentucky weather, I just don't get it. Let's see about getting this seat removed because I'm scared to death of what's underneath that carpet. Oh, Schlitz, the beer that made Milwaukee famous. We'll save that. Self-tapper, perfect, every time. And not that this really matters because we are going to replace this floor anyway, but let's try not to fall through it this summer, you know? See if we can't bring a little color back into these. So the back of the rear seat, you know, it's got this cool Falcon in it. Obviously it's got, you know, it's got the cool Falcon, I like it, but it needs to go to the upholstery shop, so we'll send that here in a minute. But I want to see what we can do about this. See if we can't just clean it up a little bit. Not that anybody's ever going to sit back there. Let's see, you fine ladies are feeling frisky. We'll try it out. So 2 of my 4 tires showed up today. I think the other 2 are in transit. It's either going to be a wow or a I don't know. We'll find out. let that dry before I send those off to the upholstery shop. I'm gonna get back here and see if I can't clean this a little bit. It's kind of gross. What I'm really doing is, you know, kind of putting off the inevitable of dealing with what's going on up here. So some of you may like this, some of you may not like it, but there she is. A, B, what? Listen, here's the deal. I'm gonna be rolling around. I got no air conditioning. It's gonna be hot. I might have windows down. Do you think I want to listen to that cherry bomb? Not really. Bought it trying to save some money, but hey, this is supposed to be the replacement for this. I don't know. Let's take a look. He's gonna mount up great. Where's the pipe I got coming off there? It's like 1 3/4, 1 7/8, something like that. So we're gonna have to step this down. But outside of that, we're in good shape. Holy cow, guys. I don't even know where it came from, but I got the trees behind me. I mean, it's, I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, it was just knocking everything I had over, so we're gonna let this storm pass because clouds that way to the south are black. Hey guys, look what just came in from the Cross-Thread Garage interior shop. Look at it. I mean, does it get any better than that? Let's get it installed. Well, that looks pretty good. That's a small seat. There ain't no room for no hanky-panky, if you know what I mean. So I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden I have a battery drain issue at 9 volts. I'm gonna let this sit here on the charge for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pop this valve cover off though, for 2 reasons. I wanna, you know, obviously I want to paint all this because I got 2 different color oranges and I don't like orange to begin with. You know, I don't care if it's Chevy, Ford, Dodge, I don't care, I don't like orange. Second thing, I want to check out what's going on underneath that valve cover, see if we need to set valve lash or anything like that. Remember, this car hasn't ran, you know, in 18 years until we fired it up. Now we're running into all sorts of problems. Now all the demons, all the little gremlins are coming out. So we got to figure out what's going on. All right guys, so this is a 13/16 down here on the snout, in case you're wondering. I don't know why you would be, unless maybe you're working on one. Are you working on one? Basically what I'm doing, outside of making a mess, is why is this battery not charging? Anyway, so I just rolled this over, and which 2 is it? So this one and this one are on cam lobes. This one is on a cam lobe. But I don't know if you can see how much slop I got in this one. These over here, they're kind of loose. So this one, 22. So basically I'm going to tighten those down to where they turn just a little bit. But they still have some friction on them, especially this one down here that's really loose. Yeah, that's making some noise in there when this thing's running. That's making a lot of noise for us. All right, guys. So I'm going to do my best to get this shot, but I placed a white mark on each one of these lifters. So these should, as they're going up and down, we should be able to see them turn. If I don't drop everything. This is a tight spot to get into, guys. I apologize. So you can see this one here turned. These are turning. I just want to make sure they're all going to turn. start turning. I said lifters, isn't it? Push rods. Yeah, because we don't want to bend a push rod when I go to fire. Ow, daggone it. When I go to fire this thing up. So then we got a whole new problem. Try and crank from the other side here, guys. That ain't gonna work. Looks like they're all turning, so I'll see if that battery's got enough juice to fire this thing up, and then we can hopefully see them turn. So yeah, you can see all those dancing around now. I want to see if any of them are spinning faster than other ones. Don't really see. I know this seems to be taking forever to get this video out. Well, it does me anyway. I mean, you guys probably don't give a shit. I got stuff coming in left and right. You know, I don't even know what all I got. I got so much. And apparently O'Reilly's forgot to process my order. So, still waiting on stuff from O'Reilly. I did, however, get my rear wheel cylinders, and I do have new rear brake lines. That damn train. Anyway, so I'm gonna get these, let me make sure these are the right wheel cylinders. I'm gonna get these thrown on. I want to get rear brakes set up. That appears to be right. That's the same numbers, so it should be right. That appears to be correct as well. Okay. I'm going to get these wheel cylinders thrown on there, and then I'm going to get the brake lines run, and hopefully I can bring y'all in on something interesting, if nothing else, at some point. But you already saw me do the front. Maybe when we get closer to bleeding these or something, we'll come in at that point. Alright guys, I just couldn't let it go. I had to keep messing with this, but look. Can you see? No, you can't. Look. We got fluid pumping through. What it turned out to be was the rubber line. It's got a rubber hose in the center that breaks off, and that was collapsed. I wound up taking everything bit by bit apart until I found where it was, and ran up, hit O'Reilly's, mess with the dumbest people I ever meet in my life is at O'Reilly's. And so yeah, but we're getting them bled, so we'll have rear brakes. And that's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Something else. We're going to do the valve cover and stuff tomorrow. So see if we can't fire this thing up, maybe take it for a spin. Alright guys, so right over here behind me, we got the Falcon. I went ahead and did the valve cover and everything. You know, you guys didn't want to watch that, did you? But y'all ready? We're going to check. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, is that a 6-cylinder or 600 horsepower? You can't tell. Okay, it's a 6-cylinder. Obviously, it's not 600 horsepower. Battery's dead as can be. There's a drain on this battery somewhere, so got it hooked up to the escape. Let's see if she'll fire up. Let's give her a couple pumps. I need to check for leaks, make sure there's no leaks. I'll do that real quick. Alright, so I'm not noticing any leaks, but you know, it did just start up. We haven't really built up much oil pressure. But I did change the upper radiator hose, which is the one that was leaking. You know, next week I'll go ahead and change the lower one. But I did lose a little bit of coolant, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. Because we're going to take this thing for a spin. I'm going to... I'll tell you what is going on with this? Well, this generator is acting funny. I don't know if it's the battery or the generator. I'm going to have to look into that. Hold on. So those whatever you call them, those goofy little valve cover things, I think those came off 289. You can see it looks like I'm going to need to add some spacers if I'm going to use those. Because, oh, well, that one's just loose. Well, it still won't go all the way down. That one. Yeah, obviously, we got to retorque all this once we get her heated up and stuff. Looks like the gasket's coming out a little bit on me there, so that may be an issue. But this battery, see if y'all can see that. I got less than 6 amps or 6 volts on this battery. I don't know. I may try putting the trickle charger on it, but maybe it'll stay running for us to take it for a drive. I need to throw the rims on, which is going to be a bit of a surprise. I haven't seen the new rims and tires on it yet, and I'm excited about it. I don't know. It may have been a mistake. We'll find out. Alright guys, so believe it or not, it's been about an hour since we last talked. I don't know if you can tell by the sun coming down on me, you know, sort of in a Elton John type fashion. Anyway, so I figured out that it is the starter solenoid that's interrupting the ignition, and it is the starter that's pulling our drain on our battery. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, but let's take a look at these wheels. I obviously still need to get the blue off there, but these are Tornell Coronas. Now, looking at it here, I really think we need to drop the front end on that. We'll probably cut at least one spring out. But what do you say we try and give this a drive? I mean, our battery's really low. She's acting funky. Everything can possibly go wrong. Very little can go right. So, I say we put her on the road. I can't get my hat on. This is a small car, guys. We'll see. Yeah. I also want to check out, I want to test my stereo. See if it is worth a darn. Because I'm not going to spend $500 for a stereo for this thing. So we're running the Bluetooth speaker. said as we're going down the road. I can't see anything out of these mirrors. What was the point? You know what? Seriously. Really, I want to see how she's running after we adjusted the, we set the lash on the valves and put that new muffler on there, which is nice and quiet. No, not at all. Oh, and we got new tires, yeah. We'll see how those do going down the road. I think I added an exhaust leak. Holy cow, does it smell up here? Can I possibly... Oh, look, I can see something now. Kinda. I can see a little bit behind me. How y'all doing there? Oh, she's absolutely no quieter than she was with the Cherry Bomb. Oh, and we have all 4 brakes now. They sound horrible when I come to a stop. Oh, what in the world? I tell you what, this little 6-cylinder, she's a cruiser. She's got some cruising power to her. Oh, you don't want none. I don't know who he thought he was. RT Dodge Durango. Dumbest thing ever made. Where am I at? Okay. I don't know if this has a what do you call it? A canceller on the turn signals or not. Down the road. I mean, this is straight G on a riding spree. Y'all know me. That side mirror is absolutely pointless. So let's take this street. Yeah, there's a good chance I didn't tighten down the lug nuts. Oh my god. Seriously. Just get out of my way. Yeah. The whole neighborhood cutting its grass. Walking their stupid dogs. Just gotta move. This is ridiculous. But I'll tell you what now. She stops great. She's a little noisy stopping, but I think that'll come out with time. I don't know how much gas we got. That next episode we're gonna work on. We got a bunch of wiring we gotta straighten out, and some other small stuff, and yeah, then we're going to we're gonna get this thing licensed up, get her on the road. That thing, it's beautiful. Oh, that's the main highway. We can't. Okay, there's the street. We can't get out on the main highway again. That's just a bad idea. I'm not trying to go to jail. Oh, great. This street goes nowhere. Well, let's try to back her up. because it sounds terrible. That's not a big deal. We'll get shocks all the way around it. Maybe not on the next week, but you know, at some point in time here. Give her a little hail. Yeah, shifting great. Luckily no cops around. Because the only plate we got on this is a 1963 plate from Massachusetts. And it's on the front, she ain't on the back. Just check our stereo again. So I'm cruising down the street. Alright. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, come on, Pock. Come on, Pock. Alright, that doesn't work. So, gotta come up with a different Bluetooth speaker. Also, I pulled all this trim out from around here, cleaned it up, painted it actually. And so we're gonna reinstall that. We're gonna get the dash cleaned up. We got some stuff to do on the next video. There's, you know, just like this video is gonna be a hodgepodge of nightmares. So. Feels strong. She also smells, so there's that. Of course, we could be leaking a lot of oil right now. I don't know. Yeah, the front end sits way too high though. I mean, she's got to come down some. When I say some, I mean a lot. I want her to come down 3 inches minimum. There we go. Pull her on into the driveway. Put her right back into her spot over here. So guys, I don't know. Let's get out of here though. We'll take a quick walk around her. I don't know, guys. I think she's gonna be fun this summer. I'm gonna try and get a little video of this exhaust. Right off the rip, I'm not seeing any leaks. We still got a lot of blow by. This thing really needs to be got out and driven. So, oh look at that, we did catch a little bit of fluid down in our, oh there you go, we did catch a little bit of fluid down in our whiskey bottle. So that's cool. You know, our filter, she's looking good. So I got to, I'm going to get the battery disconnected, get it on the actual charger. Obviously I got to pick up a starter and a starter solenoid. Let me turn this thing off. But anyway, need to get a starter and a starter solenoid. And then we got a bunch of other stuff. Ow, what did I hit? I got a bunch of other stuff we got to do, you know, to get this thing street legal. So we're gonna focus on all that, disconnect that battery, and yeah. Anyway, look, man, I dig those. Y'all drop down there, you let me know what you think about these this wheel and tire. I mean, obviously it's just a Steely's and I painted them black. Thinking about doing like a dog dish on them, but you know, I mean, I even like them just like this. So but if anybody out there has some dog dishes they'd like to send me, I'd appreciate it. I think those are 9 5/16, something like that. This is center. I'm not sure. Anyway, They're 13-inch Ford rims. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that look. I like it myself. Because we already got the, well, the door's closed, but we got the wheelies that we're doing the kind of slammed wrap rod, low rider look with. This, I want to do more of a touring race kind of look with it. So anyway, listen, I really appreciate all you guys who tune in and watch this and give me a comment and a like and all that stuff. It means a lot to me. I know the Falcon videos are taking a little while to catch on. They're not getting viewed like the like I think my last Willie's video has like 12,000 views, and these are getting like 500, 700, something like that. Anyway, but listen, I do appreciate y'all, and drop my socials here, all that fun stuff. You know, so I'll catch you on the next one. If you're interested in Falcon, you know, let me know what you want to see. You want to see me do whatever, you know. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass because I'm tired and I gotta go eat. So love you guys.